Find the products or quotients. We're given 6q minus 8p over 8p minus 2q divided by the fraction 4p minus 3q over 12p minus 3q. Our plan here is to change this problem to a multiplication problem. Recall that when dividing by a fraction, it's the same thing as multiplying by its reciprocal. So the first fraction will stay as is. We have a 6q minus 8p over 8p minus 2q. We're going to change the division symbol to multiplication, and we're going to take the reciprocal of the second fraction, so the denominator becomes the numerator. So it gives us a 12p minus 3q on top, and 4p minus 3q now goes as the denominator. So now we'll treat this problem like the multiplication problems that we've done in the past, where we're going to go ahead and factor every numerator and denominator as far as we can go there, and then see if we have any common factors that divide out. So first fraction numerator, we're going to factor out a negative 2, leaving us with 4p minus 3q. And I'm going to choose to write my terms in alphabetical order so that common factors are easier to identify. But if we multiply the negative 2, distribute the negative 2 back through again, you see that we will get the numerator in the above step. Denominator, we're going to go factor out a positive 2. Factor a positive 2 out, and we're left with 4p minus q. 4p minus q times our second fraction. Numerator, we're going to factor out a positive 3, leaving us with 4p minus q. 4p minus q, and the denominator of the second fraction, 4p minus 3q, that's prime. We cannot factor anything out of both terms, or we don't have a factoring technique for that expression. So now let's see if we have any common factors that divide out. We see that we're sharing a 4p minus 3q. Those are gone. Common factor of 4p minus q, 4p minus q, they're gone. And we see here we have negative 2 and a positive 2. You can either, two ways of looking at this. We can divide out these common factors of 2, and we would be left with negative 3, which is our final answer. Or, as you can see, at this step, if we were to multiply across the top, negative 2 times positive 3 is negative 6. Denominator, all we have in the denominator is a factor of 2, leaving us with negative 6 over 2, which gives us our negative 3 from before. So believe it or not, the final answer is simply negative 3.